Jax.
Jax?
Jax?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for, blowing up my last TADC theory. It was immaculate. I loved it. And it's still, blowing up now, which I appreciate all the love towards it. So, recently, I've been scrolling through the internet, trying to think of theories, and I've realized this whole time I've been talking about Jax and his feelings. But what about his relationship with Caine? I mean, they aren't spoken to a lot. I mean, maybe in the first episode it's a little bit even, it's not a lot. It's just Jax being like, "Oh, Caine, maybe we should take her on a new adventure." Then there's just other stuff. Then there's just him having random interactions. Maybe the dinner scene. That was a lot more so like a fake one. He was kind of forced into that so he could help the others. I'm thinking more or so their personalities. Look at Jax. He is this insecure crybaby that doesn't want people to push him away. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want to hurt others either. So he pushes them away himself, but he's also lonely. Now, in episode 8's trailer, there was a thing that said something about Caine being a lonely AI and using his magic. And once he did, it pushed and scared everybody away. So there's kind of a connection there. They're both really, really, really lonely people. That's the thing. See, because Caine forcibly makes sure the crew doesn't leave. Jax forcibly does it in silence more so. While, in episode 7, he presses the button to stay. That was one of them. He didn't want to leave. He didn't want them to leave him. And he didn't want to be alone. I think that they're going to set Jax up in episode 9 similar to Caine. Why do I think this? Well, because if we take a look at just any Jax scene in episode 6 through 8, he's very much crashed out, and while he's grown close to Pomni, Caine had grown close to the circus members a little tiny bit before they all knew he made this adventure about the exit. And so they were also kind to Caine, mostly because he was the only one who could kind of help them out of the circus. But now that he's gone, Jax is going to take all that held back anger, get mad at all of them, and I believe he's going to also get mad at Pomni. And it's going to be very, very dramatic, I believe. He's gonna get mad at a lot of them. I think he's gonna get very angry in this last one. Or he's just gonna snap, to the point where he really just doesn't do things anymore. He's not the funny one. He's more so the one that was holding back teary eyes, which I think is a decent theory. It also holds some importance in my opinion, because Jax, I really want to see this in the last episode. I want to see the whole circus turn into Jax, like in the poster. And maybe he'll start conjuring all these items up, and he'll just be the one to start ruling over the circus. So basically just take Caine's place since almost the beginning, probably. But now it's going to lead to Jax running everything, torturing everybody in some way possible. I feel like the cast is all gonna get split up separately. Pomni's gonna find Jax before anyone else. They're gonna have this emotional scene, and like I've said in the past a few times, a lot of times actually, I feel like Jax is going to abstract